This is our first video where we address being the top player. We're going to start in the closed guard. So this is a very powerful position, especially for competitive jiu-jitsu, especially for MMA, because they can control my posture, they can throw up attacks. I don't have any direct way to actually submit him from this position, assuming that he's pretty well versed in jiu-jitsu, okay? So we're going to talk about where to have our hands, right? My knees are slightly outside the guard. My back is straight up and down. I'm going to have a hand around his belt level because I want to be able to push in his ribs. His hip is a hinge, right? So if I just push his hips, he can hinge and sit up. I need to have something on his lower rib cage, but not above his belly button where I'm exposed for arm bars. This other hand, usually my non-dominant hands, will go into the drawstrings, and I'll fight the hip and the femur from here, okay? So the first guard break we're going to talk about is just the basic kind of like L-sit guard break. So I'm going to take one of my knees, I'm going to put it halfway under his hips, and my other one's going to come long away from my partner. I'm now pushing him away and doing essentially like a cat stretch, right? I want my hip to be where his knees or his feet join. I do a cat stretch, push back, rotate the elbow inside to open my partner's guard. Okay? Belt level. So I'm looking to hit the rib cage. If my partner didn't have a belt on or is no-gi, I would use my heel, or I can grab the lapels here and push down. This one is going to come to the pants. So dominant hand, because this is what we're going to fight over. Non-dominant hands on the pants, both hands in line with the femur. Right? I'm going to block the hips. One knee comes back, and I'm going to stretch my back, putting pressure on his lock to break this open. And then I look to open the guard, usually get an underhook here, and we'll start to look for knee crosses to pass the now open guard. So in this video, I want to talk about, though, that when we're the same size or similar sized, that is great. Until I get a partner who's very, very long, then the reality is that standing guard breaks are almost always stronger than ones that we do while we're seated, okay? So we talked about our grips and about how on my dominant hand, we're going to have to fight over grips. So what I'm looking for is my partner's actually going to attack my dominant hand. When he does, I'm going to re-grip his sleeve, and then I'm going to put my hand from the pants onto his arm. Now, because I have this arm trapped, when I step this leg up, he won't be able to grab it. So we're going to look to lean, step, and then I'm going to present my hips forward and lift his shoulder slightly off the ground. Leaning to the side if the guard is still open, I'm going to push on the knee and then walk my same side leg back, and place my knee over his thigh. From here, we can let this go, bring our elbow underneath, and put pressure into our partner, okay? So we have the beginnings of a posture pass. To finish, I take my hand to my partner's knee, put pressure into him, walk around, and then look away to get to my side control. Both these breaks and passes work very well. Sometimes we have to adjust for your body type and your partner's body type as well. So part of the great thing about jiu-jitsu is for whatever body type you happen to be in, whatever body type your partner has, there are answers. And it's up to you to figure out how to adjust to make it work for you.